Hello once again, audience. We jump straight into the race here at China for our career championship in the Marussia. Lewis Hamilton grabbed pole with Vettel presumably second, and I've qualified in, well, a pretty good 16th. Not bad, could have done better, but anyway, here we go. The lights are going out around about now, and we're getting reasonably good start for Marussia. Anyway, we're going to try and block out Bottas, but we've absolutely failed at that. Gutierrez has just gone flying past. It's a classic Marussia start. Our tyres have overheated, our engine is overheating, and we're going to blow up and spin out of the race. Anyway, we're cream crackering everybody through this, just absolutely massacring the AI. I mean, we're up to 11th at this current moment. 11th place in a Marussia. We could be on for some points, which is just absolutely ludicrous. We're going to outbreak everybody down into here. We might get Mark Webber. Well, we get Mark Webber, maybe. But I think the straight line speed of that Red Bull is going to get us. Yep. So we got to defend now off Grosjean. Grosjean doing a pretty horrendous job in that Lotus. If he's being overtaken by Marussia, as we get so much understeer, we could have taken a boat through there faster than with this car. Anyway, going down the straight, and we're using Rich just because we can, and outbraking ourselves beautifully into that corner. It's an eventful first lap as we're already getting oversteer, so that's going to be good. Tyre wear for China, if I remember rightly, it's more front tyres than anything else. But anyway, we're going to defend from Massa into here. We're going to just crowd him out if we can. He's going to come up our inside though. He's gone for the gap. We've got to outbrake him. Yep, and we managed to get it slowed down. So that's the place retained for the moment. But as we all know, this is a losing battle against all these cars. We go so wide. Well, I can't say we've gone to China, but we've gone to Singapore and back. Once again, Massa's going to try and absolutely massacre us around this corner. Oh, that rhyme. Anyway, right. Nice bit of driving. I did this race about 2 weeks ago, so if you're wondering why I'm just acting so surprised to whatever I'm doing in this video, it's because I'm quite amazed at how I can get it up into P8. A Marussia in P8. This isn't going to last too long, is it? So we're kind of pulling out a small gap to Grosjean now, as Massa's obviously got something wrong there. And Webber's, meanwhile, just pulling away from us as usual. So we take it well over that curb. Nice Arrow masterclass lines right there. And braking nicely down. We haven't outbraked ourselves this time, but still got no traction out of there at all. Braking seems to be okay for the moment. Anyway, down this big straight we've got to use, well, we've got no curves left, but we can use Rich Mix to get a bit of a speed boost. So on +1 lap of fuel, which is very rare for this car. Braking again seems to be locking up the rear brakes, and that might be a problem. Can we get this corner right? Yeah, we've managed to keep it within the white line this time, but Grosjean is just absolutely sitting back there like a hawk or a vulture or both, you know, waiting to attack its prey and locking up. Going through that corner is not a good sign. Anyway, trying to get good traction out of the corner. It's not worked. It's absolutely going into oversteer. Heaven.com. And Grosjean seems to be... It looks like there might be a race here between me, Grosjean, and whoever's behind them, as Perez seems to have been... Well, Perez seems to be absolutely by himself, and if I can catch a McLaren in a Marussia, I can go for the World Championship in a McLaren. You know, that's just how it works. And so, if I remember rightly, in Malaysia, I had no points after crashing out in the last corner of the race. Oh, good memories. And that's I've now become all sad. I've still got no points in this championship, but anyway, I'm going to try and defend from Grosjean now as DRS is now active, so that's going to make my life twice as difficult. As look at how he closes now. Wow. My top speed seems to be okay, running 1-1 wings, obviously, to try and gain some speed and lose some tyre wear. Yeah, cutting that corner like an absolute treat and still not gaining anything on Grosjean. This race is good. This is proper racing. And Marussia trying to keep ahead of a Lotus, probably some sort of McLaren. And look at the gap that the front guys have opened up on the minimap. They're already through turn 2, is that? Yeah, turn 2. Oh, as Grosjean tries to get up the inside there, and he's going to try and do it again here. Nope. He doesn't manage to make it stick, but there's a huge train of cars behind it, and it's a trolley train. And Perez seems to be... Well, Perez seems to be doing his usual self with the McLaren. I'm just not fast enough. And meanwhile, as the engineer confirms what I already know, I should not be in this place at all as I go so wide there. Collected some sort of grass on my tyre, which has made my car understeer like another boat. And the tyres look like they're going off, so this might be an interesting race. As we know from last race, anything can happen with tyre wear, so... And it looks like it's already happening, so this is great. Anyway, trying to keep that place from who's that behind? Grosjean. Grosjean not anymore, and Raikkonen. So 2 Lotus boys behind us, and we're absolutely mugging off Grosjean at this current moment. This is going to end well, and going over the curbs there like an absolute treat, but they've got DRS on this straight, and they can probably use curves as Grosjean tries to make a move around the outside. Can he get it done? I'm going to force him wide, and he's going straight off into the scenery. Bye-bye, see you later, and have a nice day, as Raikkonen tries to make a move up the inside there as well, and tries to make another move up the inside as I only just managed to hold it, and I've into the barrier. Oh, God, and I've let so many cars go through there. And, oh dear. The race has just gone from bad to worse, and, oh. So, oh God. I've just noticed I might have something stuck in my front wing. I haven't noticed that big column of carbon fibre sticking up, which is probably creating so much drag. And, yeah. So damage limitation now, I've got 1 point possibility, and as you can see, only just managing to keep the car on the track. I'm probably going to have to pit this lap, and I'm going to outbrake myself here. Yeah, that was predictable. This is on the limit driving right here. If you want to see what it's like to drive a car on the limit, this is it. As my engineer confirms again what I already know, that I should be pitting sometime, because look at those rear tyres. They are absolutely destroyed. And Sutil has now joined us, and Grosjean goes right round the outside of us, and we're going to stick it up the inside again, cut him out like an absolute treat, and go straight back into 10th. But am I going to... Yep, here we go, pitting, and I've locked up. And that was one of the best pit entries ever. Not doing a Hamilton, not pitching it into gravel. And here we go for a pit stop. Oh God, pit lane's so long. And there goes my teammate Pass, a full pit stop behind. And they're going to replace my wing, so this isn't going to go very well. It's a 5-second pit stop. It's 5.6, nearly 5.7. And oh God. There goes Gutierrez Pass, and I'm not sure if he has to pit. I hope he has to, because I don't really want to be passing any of these cars. And oh God, they're so far ahead. Okay, so that's pretty much confirmation that he hasn't pitted yet, but And Ricardo's trying to close the gap as well, so that probably means he's pitting soon. Or he senses that there's a Marussia and it's going so slow. And as you can sense, China is my favourite track. You know, absolutely fantastic track. Alright, I'm counting the corner cuts I'm doing now, because that's about 3 already. And 1 track extends that was to Singapore and back. So, that's about 4. Yeah, in 6 laps, 4 faults. So yeah, I'm doing pretty well at this current moment to maximise my speed around this track. But as you can see, loads of cars in the pits, and half of them are going to get out in front of me. So anyway... Oh, that second gear, not a good gear. Braking down, already locking up that front tire, so this is going to be good. And looks like there's some cars coming out of the pits. It's going to be close. Who's that coming out of the pits? It looks like it's Di Resta. So we've lost a couple more places, so this is going great. Anyway, lap 7, so we've reached half distance. And let's hope we don't get too much oversteer. Looks like it should be okay for the moment. But that turning is just terrible. And it appears that I've lost my image for the moment, so I can only hear what's going on. And all I can hear is that I've crashed. Ah, there it goes. It comes back. Sony Vegas has decided that it wants to see me fail miserably at getting points in Marussia. Anyway, so now I've got the image back. And, oh, 5. There we go. I come back just in time to see another corner cut. And this race is going well. So I've got to defend from Di Resta now. So this is going great. And I've run out of fuel. So... any defending that I do now is going to cost me a lot. So now braking. Can I get it slowed down? I've gone so wide there. I've lost so much time. And Di Resta is probably going to have DRS now. And once they get DRS, they are very hard to shake off. As I set my new personal best though for the race, so I've got that going for me. But who's that out of the pits? Bottas. So apparently Bottas has jumped. Oh no, Grosjean. Grosjean's jumped us. So that's nice. So apparently we're going for P13 then. Or P14. Depending on what Di Resta decides. As my image goes again on that turn. So we're having a bit of technical difficulties here with the Sony Vegas. And, oh, there it goes, comes back again. No idea why that's happening. I can only blame my graphics card. Because that's what you do when you're a computer gamer. You know, you blame everything but yourself. So the Marussia car is so slow, I can't even get it into the points. There we go. And, not out braking out at 6 corner cuts. And, yes, I'll probably be going to the stewards after this. But I've got a full bar of curves, so now I'm saving my curves to use to try and create a gap before they get DRS, which inevitably they will. And just nearly hitting the rev limiter there, so it's 7. God damn it, and loads of wheel spin, so I'm having a heck of a time in this car. It's handled so well. Anyway, God, I wouldn't like a person standing on the corner there because I would have absolutely marmalised his legs. That was the bollard. Anyway, they should put a great big wall there. So then, when I do run into it, that's race over for me. That's the only way to stop me from corner cutting, really. Anyway, P11. So if we pass Grosjean, yeah, like that's going to happen. But if we pass Grosjean, then we could get a point. Okay, so he's only just there. We can see him. The red mist must come down at this point. And you really want to attack and get the maximum out of the car. 3.5 seconds, we'll remember that. And look at that at the next split. Yes, I think I'm going to go for it. Going to try and attack. Yes, well, with that kind of driving, I'm never going to get there. But going over the curbs, and DiResta's absolutely monstering us at the moment. He's waiting for a mistake. And as... Oh, that was nearly a corner cut, but we won't call it a corner cut. As we go straight over the curb there, losing a bit of time. We need to get on the curves now. We've not saved all of our curves, so that's going to be a heck of a problem. And we try and get DiResta out of our slipstream, but he's just going to come up to us here, and there's nothing we can do. He's got a better engine, he's got better tyres probably, and oh, trying to attempt to move around the outside. That's another corner cut. Couldn't really do much about that. He was going to turn in anyway, so looks like we might actually reach the end without our tyres going off, but we'll have to see. Oh god, 4.7 seconds. There's no way we're cashing Grosjean unless somebody has a problem. So, no points for this race again. What's the next race? Bahrain? No, no points there because you have to have straight line. Straight line speed. Maybe a bit of downforce for the infield section. So, no, that's not going to happen. Catalonia... No, that's not going to happen. Monaco, maybe. Monaco might be possible. Judging by the amount of cars that crash in Monaco, yes, it might be possible. Anyway, let's continue with this race as we try and hold up DiResta for 11th. And, slowly getting the hang of this track. Never raced this track in AOR, so... This was basically my first laps on this track in the game, and that's not good. Yes, that is definitely not good, especially when you're racing on Legendary in a Legendary, I don't know, in a Marussia. So anyway, we cut to the inside there, try and get him out of our slipstream. We know he's there. There's no point in checking the rear view, but I do anyway, and cutting back across just in case he wants to do a cheeky move around the outside, but he's not even close enough this time. And so as we look up into there again, and it looks, oh, as we do another Singapore and back. Now that was probably to Malaysia and back. It was not quite as bad, but that means that DiResta's going to have to go around the outside, and he's done a Grosjean. He's gone. Oh, and so have I. He's gone straight out onto the grass, and now I'm going to have to defend against, who's that? Vern. So, oh god, and Vern's going to go up the inside. No, he isn't. We're going to defend that like a treat. And looks like DiResta's just absolutely dropped off the pace. He's got 3 laps to catch us, so this might be possible. Yeah, the car behind's probably going to get us, but we're lucky it's a Toro Rosso because it's frankly quite bad. You know, it's not Marussia or Caterham bad, but it's pretty slow. So I'm not sure if it's slow in a straight line, but we'll have to see. And I thought I saw a car going around the corner, but in fact it's Grosjean just walking away from us here in 9 seconds. He's going down straight there, and there's no way we're going to catch him now. And as the leader is, where is the leader? Going into turn 1. He's in turn 1, and we're only going down straight in 11 laps. So, and Vern is, oh, this might be close. It's the question of who has the biggest balls, and Vern. Vern. God, I had to make that mistake once during the career, you know. So Vern backing out of it there, but he nearly got the undercut. But it's a case of having the biggest balls into that corner, you know. You have to break the latest possible and just hope it sticks. But Vern trying to go up the inside of a Virgin. There we go, I said it. Ha ha ha, very funny. Yeah, actually I am laughing at that, but anyway. That's just the standard of my jokes. Yes, he's getting closer and closer, and I have no I don't suppose I have any answer for the pace at the moment. Just trying to keep the car from stepping out and just trying to not crash it into the barrier. Once again, it's a case where I make a mistake and it costs me dearly in terms of race position. I maybe just quite possibly could have got a points finish if I wouldn't have absolutely bottled it out of turn 2. Yeah, turn 2. So no corner cutting so far, which is good. Got that going for me. But I've got a full bar of curves, so I can use that now as I get the confidence of the traction's there. I'm just going to use all of it now. Keep it in standards, but Vern looks like he's catching me, and Di Resta's back. So Di Resta might be more of a problem than we thought. With 2 laps to go, and that's another corner cut that takes it up to 8. And oh god, this is set for, well, a very, very close couple of laps. Let's put it that way. It's going to be close. And God, Vern just cannot find a way past me, can he? He's trying everything, but if only he knew that I just can't brake into some of the corners, he would just absolutely marmalise me. Thank God these are AI and not AOR specialists, because they just go straight up the inside of me and just have me for breakfast. Did he make a mistake? The arrow just disappeared from the screen there. And, yes, Sutil's got past. So, Vern making a mistake or something, but Sutil... So where did Di Resta go? Aliens? God, this game never ceases to surprise me. Anyway, Sutil's going to attempt to pass, and that looks like a Williams behind us. My brakes lock up! Yep, I predicted. Thank you, engineer. I said it before you, but anyway, this is looking dire. As long as the tires hold up, then we should be fine. What's going on there? Sutil looks like he lost speed, and Maldonado's passed. Oh god, we're gonna have to deal with Maldonado. He's gonna crash us out, isn't he? And, oh, he's in a Williams. He's not fast enough to crash us out. Anyway, going, straight over the curb there. And, it's just oh, look at that tyre wear. And it's just a case of sticking it in there, trying to, oh, God, why do I keep on using those sentences? It's just a case of going around as fast as you can, doing it as quick as you, oh, God, I've done it again. Anyway, let's try and continue without innuendos or any into the barrier type stuff. And I nearly bottle it again on that turn. And it looks like Maldonado's nowhere as Sutil gets back past. But it looks like he won't be close enough to do anything, but I say that. But I'm so slow out of this turn, look at that. He's probably going to gain so much on me through this sector, he'll be right back on me. And that tyre wear isn't looking too clever, is it? Turning... Oh god, going down into third. I thought we'd go into second. We're going into first for this corner now. And as the leaders are about to cross the line, there goes Hamilton across the line. So how did I predict that was Hamilton? I didn't even know it was Hamilton, but anyway, I said that just as it came up on the screen, and it was Hamilton. So there we go, predictions, you know. Mercedes, unbeatable. We're still in 2030. Oh, Sutil. Very close, very close. And this might be crucial. Can we get it stopped in time? Yes, we turn in. Can we get a good exit? Yes, it's a pretty good exit, but Sutil's right behind us. We have to make sure to not mess up this corner. We got it right. We get a bit of oversteer on the exit. He would have got us if there was another lap, but there we go. P11, still no points, but we might just manage to gain some places in the constructors and the drivers. So let's have a look here. Sebastian Vettel in 15th. not 15th, 5th. So Fernando Alonso, Nico Rosberg, so two Mercedes and a Ferrari in the middle. So in the drivers, oh god, Lewis Hamilton is now leading, so I can only guess he was in 3rd. And where are we? 14th. So we've only got to beat Nico Hulkenberg, who's still got no points. And I didn't see where my teammate was there, but I don't want to look at where my teammate is. As long as he's beating the K-terms, he's doing good. Anyway, so there we go. My guy's pretty happy. I'm not happy. We've got to get some points on the boards to be able to get a better team. Yes, I will be changing team. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.